My name is John Vasconcelos. Well, now I have dentures, and the biggest problem is the embarrassment. You can't eat, you can't laugh the way you want to, you can't speak. When you got dentures, you don't know when they're going to come out in the first place, so you got to order something that you can handle. You got to keep your tongue, like pushing the dentures, the top part, you got to keep pushing it up, and that's terrible. You can't bite into things as you would like to. Meats, poultry, they're hard to eat. Corn on the cob, forget about it. Having dentures and meeting people, you got to be brief. It's not fun anymore. You do more listening with dentures, and after a while you can tell who's got dentures because they hardly ever talk. Sore spots. Sore spots is something that you get all the time. And then every couple of days you got to go to the dentist, have them adjusted. Eventually you might learn to do it yourself. I've been using sandpaper on my dentures like you wouldn't believe it. I've been living with dentures now for about 5 years. And I met Dr. Achon. He's a dental surgeon. And I was telling him about the problems and experiences I have with dentures. And he suggested to me, why not have implants? And implants, I never really heard of that. I didn't understand what it was. And he just had a brief conversation with me and told me, hey, we can do this, and after that, it'll be like natural. I listened to him, and after a couple of takes, I decided, okay, I'll go to his office and see what it is. And after that, he convinced me that that's the way to go. Well, it's been 3 months now since I've had the implants. I wouldn't trade it for the world. They're exactly what I should have done years ago, and I'm happy with it now. When I got to the office, and I was approached by Dr. Achon, and I saw how professional he was, I became relaxed, and he took it from there and guided me through the whole process. When we got started, Dr. Achon took me through step by step what he was doing and why he was doing it. That made me feel very comfortable. I felt he knew what he was doing, and he certainly was. I wouldn't say there was a lot of discomfort. There was some, the first injection. After that, everything was there, and he kept asking me if I'm feeling any pain and where, and he can quickly correct that. Living with my new implants, I'm happy. I feel great. I can smile. See that? I'm looking good. My wife doesn't complain anymore. I can play my golf game. I can eat what I want, when I want, and I'm not embarrassed anymore. I would recommend Dr. Achon any day. I've met lots of dentists and surgeons, but he tells you everything in detail. If there's going to be pain, if there is, what he's going to do, and so on and so forth. He's a great guy, a great surgeon, a great dentist. I would recommend him to anyone.